Here. We're here. We're back. How you doing? Don't pay the ransom. I'm good. Welcome, everybody. It's Bruce here, Stock Markets with Bruce, your Uncle Bruce, back for the last hour of trading. We're back. On our day here, and also the first hour of the aftermarket. How you doing? It is Wednesday, May 12th, 2021, and we're trying to follow the market, see what's going on here. We've got the Dow down 501 points coming into last hour. We'll see if there's any bounce back at all. We've got S&P down 70.1, and we have NASDAQ down 312 points. We've got the IPOE at 1495, down 22 cents. That is pretty good performance on a day where the Dow is down 500 points. GameStop 146.32. It has been flirting now for the last couple hours. The break-even line, it's become just below and just above and just below, just above. So we're watching GameStop to see if it can break through to the 147 level and stay there. Again, down 55 cents on a day where the Dow is down 500 points. GameStop is doing very well. The volume on GameStop is today 2.1 million shares. There's very few hedge funds paying attention to GameStop today to attack it or jump on it or anything else. They got other problems. IPOE trading 3.3 million shares. Right now, 1494. This actually is near the low of the day, and that puts it down 23 cents. So that's, again, not bad considering it's just a Spac at this moment in time. We know it's going to become SoFi. We know that, but the shares are hanging in there. So not complaining when you have a big drop like today. The Dow is down 1.5%. It's not massive in percentage terms, but the 500-point number gets people's attention, that's for sure. S&P down 1.75%. NASDAQ down 2.4%. In other stocks, AMC at 1042, up 36 cents, defying all obstacles. Mind you, it was so oversold from 14 all the way down to the 9 range. Now back to 1042, stabilizing a little bit here. Gores Holdings, 1095, down 41 cents. VG Acquisition, all the SPACs we like, it's at 986, down 4 cents. Fifth Wall Acquisition at 1056, down 16. It was down to as low as 1049. It's come back a tad. Vector Acquisitions, VGAC, is unchanged at 990. It has been down to 986, as high as 995. So it's right in the middle there. Not much going on. We're waiting for these SPACs to announce their filings that they're active. We're waiting for their activity filings, their reports to come from the SEC to give them the go-ahead to call their shareholder votes, merge these companies. Navsite Holdings, unchanged at 987. Starboard, 991, down 2 cents. Fortress Value, unchanged at $9.99, waiting for all of these companies to be given the green light from the SEC to go ahead and mail out their proxies, shareholder vote documentation. That would put them about 3 weeks away from merging with their private companies that they've targeted, that they're working with, and then they can list on the exchange. And so these companies will all change their names, all change their symbols, one for one rollover, and away we go. We're here. We're waiting. We're ready. We're just waiting for it to happen. Elsewhere, VanEck Vectors down 968 to 223. We are seeing a lot of the tech sectors getting hit, especially through NASDAQ trading. But it's oversold and it's way overdue. It's way overdone. There will be a snapback rally sooner or later on a lot of these issues. Right now, the VanEck Vectors at 223 is now putting it $35 approximately, about $35 away from its high of the year. Quite a surprising drop from 258 down to here. So that puts this in really a real buy zone. Home Depot down another $12 today. It had a rough day yesterday. It ran up all the way to 345 a couple days ago. It's now 317. So it's had 2 days of profit taking back to back, undeserved. The company has got nothing to worry about, except the thinking though is, well, supply issues. And I talked about this with you guys in the last 2 months. If you've been with me a little bit, you know that I bring this up from time to time. Supply issues are a little underbelly issue here for the economy. By the way, Byron Jennings, thank you for becoming a new member. of this channel. Welcome aboard, Byron. I'm glad you could make it and join in on us. Nice to have you here. Thank you. The supply side thing, we're hearing more and more and more about this. It is showing up. It started with the computer chip problems. Now we're hearing it in other areas where we're finding that some exporters of food items from the U.S. are having problems getting product out of the country quick enough before the food spoils. We're finding that container ships are having issues here in the U.S. where they're able to bring product in from overseas, but they don't want to wait around for ports to load them back up again to go the other direction. And so they're literally heading back to Asia empty to pick up another load of product and bring it back to the States again, rather than wait around for a week or two or three for more business. They just don't want to wait. It's quite interesting how this is all happening. Lots going on. Home Depot, like I said, down 12.75, and it could be Home Depot is possibly to be affected by some deliveries. There could be some issues. I don't know. We'll hear more soon, I'm sure. IBM down 222 a share at 142. The Dow is down 536. Microsoft is down $7.11. Very surprising to see it off that much, but it is. The high was 263. It's now 239. It's $24 off its high. It's approaching 8%. That is correction territory. Apple is now at 122.57, down 333 a share, and it was as high as 145 this year. So it's down $23, and that is at 29, that's a 20% drop. This is 15% plus off the high. This is a bargain on Apple long term. It might be an excellent buy from an option point of view as well. You might want to look at 125 contracts, 126s, 127s, out to perhaps the end of the year, something like that. There might be some real opportunity in Apple contract. Tesla down 21.96, not bad. It's down $22, but it's a $595 stock, $595. This is like, we don't have a $100 drop here, but $22 is what it is on Tesla. What else have we got going on here? Royal Caribbean on the cruise side, $78.29, down $2.99. We're showing Norwegian down $1.50 to $26.16. We're showing Carnival down $1.04 to $24.84. These shares are pretty well at their lows of the day right now. Amazon is down $74 to $3,149, and it is backed off from its high of $35.54. So this is off $400 a share, which is about 12%. That's correction territory. Do not be surprised if some of these stocks in a day or two or three have a snap rally up 4 or 5% in one day. This is possible. They're getting oversold. Facebook, 304. It was down to 298 today, back to 304 now, still off 218 on the day. But funny enough, the shares, they were at 322 just last week. We'll see how this plays itself out. The high of 331, they gave all that back, almost a 10% correction as of this morning at 298. That is interesting. It's already back, like I said, $6 back now, only down 232. Google, $2,248, down $60 a share. They were down to $22.35. They were $13 lower than this, so they've mounted a slight recovery, but they're still off. They were as high as $24.52, so that also is a $200 drop. That is approaching 8-9%. We might be getting to the end of a bit of a drop. Normally, a 10% pullback is what we call a correction. If you get a 10% interest, full-blown index pullback, that's an overall correction on the markets. And it could well be that NASDAQ is quickly heading in that direction. We'll see. Let me double check something right now on our friends over here. Here we go. On NASDAQ. Here we go. NASDAQ. And the range for this NASDAQ index for the year, 14,200 was the NASDAQ high, 14,211. It's now at 13,051. So the NASDAQ has given up 1,170 points. That's not 10%, but that is 8% or so from the high. So that might be an indication we may have 1 or 2% more to go if that's the case. But we'll see. Today down 338, another 400 points, and you're going to hear analysts on New York say we're approaching a correction, and that actually can be healthy for the market long term. But sometimes corrections go more than 10%, and they last a while. Other times they don't last long. We'll see. Time will tell. All right, down 568 on the Dow Jones. This is about the low, 33,694, and we're at 33,700. So we're at 33,700. We're at the low of the day on the Dow right now. We were just briefly, about 20 minutes ago, we were at 33,838. So we actually have dropped 135, 140 points in 20 minutes to be at the low of the day at this point in time. Still have 47 minutes to go in the day. We'll see what happens. You got to let the market do what it wants to do, though. If it wants to back off, you just let it do so and let the shaky hands shake out, and you sit back and watch the show. $1.55 is the drop on GameStop for the day. 145.37 is where GameStop is right now. Down $1.55, only 1% off today. That is very good performance. The shares on GameStop were as low as 142 this morning, 142.23. They did touch 150 today for a brief moment. Right now, 145.34. The shares are stubbornly giving up pennies. They really don't want it. They don't seem to be wanting going down at all. IPOE hanging around $15, $14.97 right now, down 20 cents. The low of $14.90, the high of $15.55. A very small range for IPOE today, but nonetheless, that is where we are. The Dow now approaching 580 points on the downside as it continues to come down here with a 1.68 percentage point drop right at this time. Are we having fun? Yes, we are. We will see how things go as the next hour goes by, going into the close, and then we'll follow the aftermarket, see what kind of recovery, if any, comes after that as well. We're seeing quite a bit of activity here. The tech stocks are definitely under more pressure than others. And, well, we're just going to have to follow it, see what gives. Thank you for 184 thumbs ups already. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate that. IPOE, $14.96, down 21 cents. Thank you again, Byron, for becoming a member of this channel. It's nice to have a new member in on a lousy day. That's great. That's great. I appreciate it. All right. Let's go. I like how nothing seems to cause me to panic these days, says Drew. There you go. My biggest issue is I have a pile of cash and can't decide which bargains to buy. Yeah, well, that depends on your time frame, I guess, my friend. Jake, and you have to decide, whether you want something short-term, medium-term, long-term. That's the way it goes. Byron is being welcomed in here by everybody. Welcome, Byron, to the channel. Nice to have you here, all right? Let's go. Yeah, this is interesting. Anti-PC says CRB is using a Matterport to create digital twins of buildings to speed up the design and management of its pharmaceutical facility, allowing clients to deploy vaccine development programs for the pandemic. Matterport, that is Gores Holdings, folks. That will be Gores Holdings. I think that's going to be a very successful company, and the stock, I think, will do really well. Welcome, Byron. Welcome, Byron. Uncle Bruce, who is... we got the emergency alert here. Thank you. We got the emergency alert. If this had been an actual emergency, your shares would have gone down in value today. And it is going down in value today. They send us these alerts. We're down 582 on the Dow, down 79 on S&P, down 342 on the Nasdaq. Uncle Bruce, who is 5-3 GameStop Twitter trolling, us or the hedge funds? I don't know, William. I don't know who this is and what you're talking about. Is this someone on my channel? What do you, William? You're leaving me in the dark here. I don't know what's going on. I'm totally out to lunch as to what that actually means. Welcome, Byron. The ticker will be called MTTR. Matterport will be called. Correct, Byron. Thanks, everyone. I joined because I just started a clothing line for apes and I want to promote it, but not sure what the guidelines are. Love the stream. Right on, buddy. Welcome, Wally's World. Welcome, Byron. Is that a 280Z? People want to know, are you driving a 280Z? That looks like a 280Z. I don't know. All right, Byron. It's a 240Z SX. There you go. GameStop Twitter is on fire. Wally, whoa, nice. Byron, interiors from a 350Z, and I'm what is that? Currently running around 450 or 452. The wheels. Stress test, except it's not simulated. There you go. Thanks, says Byron. Wally, my favorite color too. Yowzer, you sound like my son's 03 Buggy could have had some fun with you. Let's see. Which SPAC do you think is going to be the most profitable? Like if someone only could buy one. I get this question do I get this every day? Do I almost get this every day? If I knew, I'd only be talking about the one. If I knew which one was the absolute winner, I would just talk about one stock. I wouldn't even talk about the market. I would just be here talking about that company. And I'd be just yelling at you to buy that one. Don't buy anything else. Forget everything else. Just buy that one company. But I can't. How am I going to do that? I don't know. I can tell you that it looks like the first SPAC to go through their merger will be IPOE. That'll be the first one to do it. But what's the upside on the aftermarket on every one of these SPACs? I don't know. I like what I see. I like a lot of what I see, but you want me to tell you which one? I can't tell you. Can't buy SMH on my platform. They only offer SMH.L, Vanek Vector Semiconductor UCITS ETF. What's the difference? Boy, you got me. I don't know what that means. Contact your broker. If that's possible. Farragut, I don't know what that is. I've thought about it, but it's a KE at the moment. I don't know what this means. Colin, why wouldn't Google or Amazon split their shares right now? Colin, I can't answer that question. I just don't know why they want their shares to be $2,000-$3,000 each. I just don't know. Wally, something to handle that much power in me thinks. Post your ape line, but you need to get on Uncle Bruce's Discord if you are not there yet. William, GameStop literally tweeted, mother of all short squeezes, like, whoa, H funds have to be shaking in their boots. Well, we'll see. Colin, dangerously, like when the stock is in the thousands per share, is that really accessible to anyone in any volume other than institutional investors? I agree. I totally agree. I mean, how can you write a contract against the stock like that? And maybe that's what they're trying to do. Maybe they're trying to avoid the options market. They just don't want that much activity on the options market. So what they do is they let the stock run to that level. I don't know. To me, I think if you split the stock like they did with Tesla, the shares could go up another 50%. 100% more, making everybody even that much more richer. But then the focus is not on the company, and maybe the company doesn't want to be focused on its stock. They just want to be focused on themselves, and they really don't care about retail investors. They really don't care. They don't care about the market. They don't care about the minute-to-minute market activity. They would just rather focus on the business, and they don't want to have their customers or their clients or in the world in general to look at Google the stock. They'd rather they look at Google the company. That could be the answer. I don't know. Let me log on to Discord. Wally, built internal. Sorry, we should probably keep this to Discord. Someone here has a link to join below. John, MSNBC mentioned a margin call coming this afternoon. No idea if it's fact or fiction. No idea. J Ray, WW. I had one of those buggies. Drove for 11 years. Put 165,000 miles on it. Zero problems the whole time. Great car. Colin, Byron Jennings, there's your link to the Discord. There's the link to Discord right there. Okay. Byron, when you get there, we'll talk Motorheads. Y'all go ahead and hit that like button for Bruce. Dangerously coming through. Thanks, my bearded friend, for calling. Colin, Uncle Bruce trying to pack. What kind of shoes do you suggest for walking on the moon? I think they use boots up there. Flip-flops, no, I don't think so. World says, I can't add you, but I'll message you. Lisa, I wish I had Jake and Hoekensveld's problem. Too much money, don't know what to do with it. Uncle, what's that? UV, where is Z? I don't know what that means. Don't know what that means. Oh my God. My earbuds. That cell phone is, my earphones. That noise. iPhone 12 and later have a LiDAR built into the front-facing camera already for shooting 3D renderings of rooms in your home. Apps are there, not being promoted much yet. Wow. Lance, always in the comments on Reddit. You guys realize the Citadel is what blows up the Mass Effect, right? Jonathan, I just went deaf on this. Waffle Raptor, hey Bruce, here's a donation for you. Here's for hanging in there on the slow days, Bruce. Also, waffles are the pinnacle of breakfast. Oh, I like waffles. I will admit that. $14.97 on IPOE, down 20 cents. GameStop down 167, 168 a share to 145.24. AMC holding a 24-cent gain, 10.29. The Dow down 620 points. Looks like the low of the day. S&P down 83. NASDAQ down 349. People are saying the sell-off in tech is irrational, even more so than last year's climb. These panic events should soon spell relief for stock markets, says top strategist Thomas Lee. Well, like I say, you get oversold, you get the snapback rallies. Funny enough, the GameStop and IPOE are really not in any, not having a real bad day at all. They're doing quite well. They're being kind of ignored by the big market because the attention is not on Spacs today. It's not on stocks that we're following necessarily, except for some of the Dow 30s and the tech stocks, and it's the FANGs that are definitely in the highlight for sure. Blue Waffles, very good article about Matterport, very bullish. And I meant that GameStop's Twitter account tweeted, "Mother of all short sales, do you think they are trolling us or the hedge funds?" William, I don't know. That's I like seeing that. I don't know who's doing it. Who at the company actually is doing this? Is this official from the company? I wonder. Again, I wish I could tell you more, but I'm just on the outside looking in. Anti 1984 pick 2 IPOE GVHI. You're welcome. There you go. There's your recommendation right there. Official GameStop Twitter account tweets openly about a mother of all short squeezes and going to the moon, etc. Confirmation bias and pursuit form. Just check it out, Uncle Bruce, and say what you think. There you go. Let's see. May 14th, mother of all short sales. Okay. I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready, guys. We're more than happy to have it. What the hell was that? Had Bruce had Bruce on, but was cleaning. What was that noise? Scared the crap out of me. Yeah, they're doing a test of the emergency system. I think Roaring Kitty is the one behind the GameStop tweets. It reeks of him. Even the movie clips that were tweeted. Plus, he went quiet weeks ago, and this is probably why. Maybe he's the new social media meme for GameStop. Undertakings for collective investments in transferable securities. Okay. Yeah, baby, I got AC. Okay. Maybe that noise was on my phone. I'm so confused. I heard April 16th. Mike, emergency alert test. That's right. After I read the Twitter thread, I immediately got the feeling it was DFB. That would be so cool. William, Ollie, it was an alert on Bruce's phone, like an Amber Alert or tornado warning. Let's go. Mox our moon crocs. Y'all, thanks, y'all. My heart is beating so fast. Haha. Wally's work. That's awesome, says Anti-PC. Leon, I'm finally at 30 shares, Bruce. I'm finally at 30 shares. Right on. Colin, seriously, put your leftover stovetop dressing in your waffle iron. Thank me later. William, stuffing in the waffle iron? That sounds like it may actually be delicious. Mike Sullivan, where do you find leftover stovetop? Where do you find leftover stovetop? Sorry, Jen, what was that? It sounds really good. She said, that sounds really good. Lance, 2.27 million volume for GameStop. What's the low of the year so far? No idea. Drew, we need Belgian waffles on Bruce's cruise. Oh, that's right. For sure we do. Whoever is in charge of GameStop's Twitter account is killing it right now. There you go. In a good way, he said. Mike, we have not heard anything on the trade deficit dynamic. I'm guessing it's getting worse, not better. The container ship stories are somewhat worrying out there. Alex, yes, the PR team organized, and Kel Duncan customer service team has been making replies. Kirk Brunson, hey Bruce, Kirk from New York City is here. Hey buddy, booked the Norwegian Prima for April 2023. Got a balcony, brand new ship, buddy. Way to go, Kirk. Way to go. I figured Colin was running GameStop's Twitter, says Rabbit. Frank Zelenka, thank you, Frank, for this $9.99 donation. You are solidly in second place today for the donations. Hit the like button. I want to move my portfolio into a money market until the time is right to buy back in. Is this crazy? Is there a tool, or how I calculate what tax this would cost still GameStop? You put your money into a market money account, you're going to make so little interest, you're not going to have a tax problem. You're going to make pennies on it, and it might not even be worth reporting it. You'll have to report it, but you're not going to make much money. 14.96 on IPOE, down 21 cents. GameStop at 144.90, down 202 right now. AMC at 10.31, up 26 cents. The markets. The Dow is down 652. S&P down 86.6. NASDAQ down 355 points right now. Looks like the markets are at the lows of the day right now with 33 minutes left in the day. Will there be a late bargain hunting wave coming in? I do not know. And the tweet with the mother of all short sales is introing Mass Effect launch, and the Citadel is what blows up in the game Mass Effect. Oh, okay, this is too technical for me, I guess. Kirk, it's gonna turn up. Kirk is gonna turn up. Colin, pat self on the back to 144, just like I said, 144.76 right now. Nick, I think the GS responses on Twitter are a customer engagement service play, the testament to their new dedication to customer service. All right. Rabbit saying Lando, smile. Eric, Kirk, too old to turn up, but I'll try. Neat. Right on, buddy. GameStop seeing all the votes coming in. And they're way higher than anyone could have imagined. That's why they're doing victory tweets, perhaps. Conduit 25 more IPOE. 120 now. What a steal. Way to go. What, 14.97. Scoop them up. Tony, Colin Dangerously is probably DFV. Gavin, I have 1,083 IPO shares now adding into this dip. Right on, Gavin. You're going to make money, I think. Cody just got here. Is this a drinking day? Boy, it makes you want to do that, I think. Wow, Gavin, amazing, says Andy PC. S. Mueller, Uncle Bruce, one last question to my VIX options. VIX is up 30% at 28. What should I do with all these beautiful tendies? Thank you, Uncle B. Fantastic. You've got contracts, I think you said, that are expiring soon, and your VIX is moving up to the 30 mark. You're at 30, aren't you? And I'm really happy for you. I really am. I'm really happy because yesterday you did not look good, but now you are looking good. But you better be careful because this market, when it gets oversold, it then does a snapback rally the other direction, and the VIX can drop 5-6 points like that. So be careful. You may want to just cash out, as this drop-off is happening. Take your dough, sit on the sidelines a little bit, see what happens here. Because if the market turns, you may want to buy puts and then, ride the VIX the other direction. But again, it's totally up to you. You're on your own on this one. But if you're making money, I'm really happy for you. Observe thyself, Cody Miles, smiling. Observe thyself. What up, party people? Rabbit idea group cooking night. I got thoughts here. Cody, no, says Rainey. Cody, every day is a drinking day. Erica, my coworkers. A dog just farted and gassed out the room. What did I miss? Yep, whenever the dog farts, we beat the dog. Yep. Well, look who it is. Tony, observe thyself. There you are. Observe thyself has arrived. I hope you had her happy birthday celebration yesterday. Antoinette, I'm looking at calls for IPOE for January the 22nd, 2022. I think that's next year, January. I think that's coming up in like 8 months. I think I got that right. I bought 2 calls. Strike price $17.50. Yeah, there you go. Bought 2 at $17.50 for 2022. I like your timing. Your pricing is okay. You're at 15 right now in IPOE, by the way. 144.57 on GameStop. Conduit rule though, I have to buy more GameStop now that I buy IPOE. Hold please. Slow moving today. OB OT. Colin, I wish I was that good at Twitter. Observe thyself. Got a break till 4. Right on, Drew. You are all triggering my itch to buy today. Jen, observe thyself. Good afternoon. We're at the Dow down 655. S&P down 86. NASDAQ down 346. These are the lows of the day right now, and there are some bargains out there for sure. We're seeing, of course, on the stocks we're following the most, not a lot of carnage here as far as the Spacs go. IPOE at $14.99 to $15, down 18 cents. We got GameStop at $144.85, down 207 a share. Considering this market, this is pretty good. AMC is up to $10.28, up 23 cents. It's just defying the odds. Gore's Holdings, 1090 down 45 cents. This is the low range of the day. VG acquisition at down a penny. Fifth Wall down 16 cents to 1056. Vector acquisition unchanged. Navsite Holdings down a penny. Starboard down 2 pennies. Fortress Values down 2 pennies. All these SPACs are really doing well. I mean, they're not part of the show today. They're largely under the radar today. It's all about the big board and the big markets. Let's take a look at some of the bigger stocks. Vanek Vector's down 992. Home Depot down 1386, $316 a share. IBM down 290. Microsoft down $7.18. Apple down 337. These are lows of the day. Tesla down 24.35. Bed Bath & Beyond down $1.59. Low of the day at 23.42. BlackBerry down to $7.95, down 35 cents. Bumble not having a good day, down $4 to 46.65. Royal Caribbean down 3.32. Norwegian down to $1.60. Carnival down $1.11. Amazon down 68.41. Facebook off 213 to 304, but that is $6 better than the low of the day. It's actually at its high level of the day as it is trying to break even. Google down $60 at 22.47. A little recovery, but not a lot. Target down $5.91. JP Morgan down $1.42. Costco down $5.52. Walmart down $3.50. Cisco down $1.23. Nvidia Corp, surprisingly to me, $5.49, down $22 a share. This is oversold, so oversold. Goldman down $5.87. Disney at $177.89, down $3.78. They are not yet making money, of course. Hopefully by the end of the year, everything is up and running and profitable again. eBay down $1.96. Twitter down $2.14. American Airlines down 83 cents. Netflix down to $4.85, down $9.33 a share. That was a $550 stock not too long ago. Snowflake Inc. down $10. DraftKings down $1.85. Moderna down $6.85 at 152. A Workday down $11.02. DoorDash down $11 to $113. DoorDash was a hot IPO, hit a high in the first day of trading of $256. How much you wanted? $113. Unbelievable. DoorDash coming off. Airbnb $140 a share, down from its high of $220. So that's $80, man. These are Wall Street darlings. These stocks were Wall Street darlings 2-3 months ago. You bought into those, you're getting killed by these Wall Street guys. You buy your own deals. You follow your own deals. That's how you do it. IPOE, by the way, $15. Down now, down $6.28. Micron down $3.93. Intel down $1.39 to $53.65. Coinbase down $20, $2.82. Coming down again. Boeing down $6.54 to $2.22, and AT&T down 29 cents to $31.97. The yield on AT&T stock is now 6.37% on its dividends. Quite interesting how these markets are running right now. A little more selling than there should be, but you know what? Sellers head for the door if they have margin calls or whatever, and these big stocks are heavily margined. These big cap stocks have been heavily margined by a lot of day traders and whatever else. And so you're going to get these shakeouts. But the shakeouts are good because you shake them out of here and then you recover, go to new highs. That has been the pattern now for about 10 years around here. We'll see if it happens again. Oh, that's good stuff. Thank you, everybody, for being here and joining us and hanging around. We appreciate it. Let's see what's going on. Sorry, folks, I'm missing comments. Here we go. I'm trying to keep up with you. I really wish I had dry powder for the dips. Lesson learned for days like these. Lance, I just pre-ordered from GameStop Mass Effect Legendary Edition, $59.99. My first ever GameStop purchase, actually ever, not my last. Let's see. Sitting Bull Citadel's a villain in a real game. I think you're onto something there, says Tony. To observe thyself. Let's see. Who's getting margin called? The question. I think a lot of day traders are getting margin called. Let's see. The yield on the 10-year is also shooting up. My understanding of the bond markets is very superficial, but this basically means it's a sell-off. The 10-year is a little higher. It is approaching 1.7 on the rate. It's 1.694. It's a tad higher, but It just doesn't matter. It's not going to stop this economy. The economy of the USA is roaring, going to continue to roar higher. It is ready to really kick butt. 144.61 on GameStop, down 231. Does it count as dry powder if I keep rating my checking account? There you go. Needed a portable phone charger that I can carry in my pocket. Decided to check GameStop's website. And whoop, there it is. Ashley Parcells, hi peeps. Hi William. Hi Ashley. Everyone's saying hi. Pick up on line 3, Ken. It's Margin calling. Let's see. Francisco, log in the issue. Money is moving out of bond, crypto, stock, and metal. Where's the smart money going? Let's see. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you to AB for this donation. DoorDash sucks as a biz and a stock. Buy the puts. Let's see. More IPOE under 15. Q feels good. 15 right on the nose right now. $15 a share on IPOE, down 18 cents. And we've got 145.17 on GameStop. It's now down only $1.75. It feels like someone's running low on Mayo. I got some more IPOE while it's on sale. The only green in my portfolio is AMC and VXX. Hey, Uncle Bruce, question. I'm using Schwab, and in case the squeeze happens with GameStop or AMC, etc., if I place a stop limit order, is it guaranteed that it'll be filled? I don't know. I don't know if there's guarantees of that kind of thing. Stop limit order. You got to read the fine print of your agreement with those guys. I can't speak for that on their behalf. Bob P. IPOE October 15th, 2021, $45 calls are 35 cents. IPOE 2021, $45 calls, all in on GameStop, but was able to snag 2. Thanks, Uncle B. $45 calls on IPOE at a $15 stock. What? What? That can't be. Really? No. Are you? Did you give me a typo here? What's going on here? Free thinker Bruce, I'm back. I had to go to Walmart for a new keyboard. Finally got out of the way. I hope it's not margin calls, because we can see another Archegos situation if the Fed has to come in and bail out some of these losers. No, I don't think so. No, you'll see the stock get sold off, and then we'll move on. No. There won't be any bailouts of losers. None. Let's go. Here, free thinker, a residential fleet. If the price goes to your limit buy sell order, it'll get filled. Land of Butter, Uncle Bruce, Red has been talking about SEC whistleblower values that have been paid out. In your experience, how often do these whistleblower cases happen? I don't know. This is not in my purview, not in my experience. Not involved in whistleblower stuff. 1032 on AMC again, up a little bit more. The Dow still down 655 with 21 minutes to go in the day. S&P down 85, NASDAQ down 342 as we are coming into the last 20 minutes of the day. Okay. Let's see. What is this going on? What's going on? I'm trying to read some comments here before I put them up here, because I want them to make sense to me. As they don't make sense, I don't want to. There's no reason putting them up. No reason putting them up. Let's go. I'm watching you from the stands by this day by mode tomorrow. Ashley, welcome. Sitting Bull. Meanwhile, Gore's Holdings, Nash, SV, and continue to get spanked. IPO will eventually get their turn. Take you some profits before the hedge funds do. I'm not sure what you mean by that either. Hang in there, guys. 70 million shares times $10 million a share is only, what, $7 trillion? There you go. Limit orders can be missed if the market is crazy pumping and gets halted. Tony, I read that and I understand that. Are you saying just watch it and then hit the sell button? We'll skip your price. Ashley, Sitting Bull, not touching my Spacs till after they list under the new names. Exactly. Free thinker should have got a keyboard from GameStop. There you go. $15 on the IPOE. 144.76 on GameStop. It's down 216. And the Dow down 669. S&P down 87. And NASDAQ down 348. Oil up 45 cents a barrel. All right. Let's see. SoftBank boosts size of Vision Fund 2 to $30 billion. I don't know what that quite means, and that's what we have. $15 on social on IPOE social capital. $15 and just not giving up ground here. I'm not doing it. Very interesting. And what's your explanation? More sellers and buyers. I'm just going to watch. If your limit is low, then the stock is ripping. You could get whipped out on the way up. I don't know what that means. Can we get a story time with Uncle Bruce again before we go into the last 10 minutes? Market collapse, laughing out loud. Hey, Bruce, missed the show this morning. Hope all's well. We're good. We're fine. David, you're saying that GameStop shorts are updating tomorrow. I don't know who's saying it. I don't know who's saying what about that. 144.82 down 210 on GameStop. 1502 on IPOE, up a little bit. 1032 on AMC. 643 is a drop on the Dow right now. 650 now. That's where we're at. Okay. Taking a look at some other stocks again. Home Depot down $14. IBM down $287. The Dow down $659. Microsoft down $7. Apple down $313, $316. Tesla down $25. Yep, we got some selling going on right now. Watching the Facebook at 303.79 down 274, trying to get closer to the break even, but the big market is not agreeing with the markets overall at this point. 1503 on IPOE, another penny higher, but not a lot to get jumping up and down about at the moment. Welcome one, welcome all to one ugly afternoon. Okay, thank you, Aaron. Mitchell. I emailed GameStop yesterday and said they should add extension cords to their inventory. They replied today and said they'd look into that. Hope that everything's okay for you, Bruce. Stephen, thank you. Tony, thank you, Tony. Getting a little, hyped. I'm all hyped up. Aaron, I voted for Story too. Would you like to pay a restaurant a fee to throw away misdelivered food? There's an app for that. DoorDash. Okay, we got Reddit off topic, but got some really good kale and mustard mix from a farmer friend that I'm eating with a blue cheese vinaigrette. There you go. That's awful nice of you to let us know. Just figured I'd share some healthier snacks for all the sweet talks we're on here. Rabbit, but I am in the middle of baking cookies too. There you go. Conduit, starting to go fund me for food because I can't stop buying. Boeing is getting destroyed. If you think your local pizzeria hires drivers with poor sense of direction, just you wait, DoorDash. Is the stock market crashing because of inflation? Or if so, where would be the best place to place my money? This inflation thing is just an excuse for people to take an exit. That's all it is. This inflation thing is a joke. 4%. It's a blip in the screen. I don't believe it. I don't believe it's going to be a long-term thing. We are coming out of a pandemic. The economy is trying to open up, and it's not opening up in an even keel basis. It's hodgepodge. Certain areas are more active than others. Certain countries are opening faster than others. IPOE now is 1507, going higher, down only 10 cents on the day. GameStop is trying to hit 145 right now, 144.99 on GameStop, coming into the last of the market. The Dow popped up about 40 points here. It's now down 620, but still down 620. GameStop 144.98, little resistance at 145. We'll see how much there is. Cody, I'm drinking. Observe thyself. Resin fleet in January when GameStop went up, I had limit sells, a set that kept getting passed over because the price is going all over the place. Not financial advice, but I'm just not setting limit sells. There you have it. 1502 on IPOE, 144.82 on GameStop, 1031 on AMC. The Dow down 604, has just come back about 60 points in the last few minutes. But that's not going to save it. We're at 15 minutes to go on the day with a slight wave of buying coming in, maybe some bargain hunting. I need a tourniquet for all the red in my portfolio. Buy and hold. What's up with the gas station lines? Lots of traffic. I tell you, it's a self-prophecy shortage. There is no gas shortage, but people think there is. They don't believe the authorities when they say there's no gas shortage. They don't believe them. They go and fill up anyway. They fill up their jerry cans. There is more gasoline in people's garages than in gas stations. It's unbelievable. Next week, the gas stations are going to all be doing this, going, where the heck is everybody? Well, they're at home using gas that they bought last week. They're going to be using up their gas for weeks before they go back to a gas station for no good reason. But I know, try and tell somebody with a big ass V8 engine you don't need to buy gas today when they see nothing but lineups. They're getting in line too. 145.29 on GameStop. It did break 145. Went through like hot knife through soft butter. 145.29 on the GameStop. 1501 on the IPOE. And that's what we got. We've got 13 minutes or so to go. The Dow now down 591. It's come back about 70 points from the low. That's what I think we're seeing right now on the Dow Jones. It's down now 580. Coming back a little bit right now. The Dow was as low as 33,581. It is now 33,688. So that's a 130-point recovery on the Dow from the low of the day to this point in time, with 12 minutes left in the day. How fast can the Dow run up in 10, 12 minutes? 200-300 points could do it, but that won't save the Dow, but it would make it look a lot better. But will it do it? I don't know. I'm not sure. It's down 588 right now. That is what we have. GameStop 145.15, down $1.77 on the day, on very light volume. 2.44 million shares. IPOE 1501 on 3.6 million shares. That's pretty good volume for Spac. AMC at 1025 on 51 million shares, still holding a gain on the day at this point, as the Dow just dropped 20 points to be down 601. So you get a little rally and a little drop again. Will there be another little rally? We're down now 596. So we'll see. We'll see how the Dow wants to play it. Going around and around and around. Thank you, all of you, for being here. Thank you for all of your thumbs ups today, your support of this channel. 387 thumbs ups. Hey, man, I got to love that. Thank you, everybody. We'll take that support and go with it. Keep those thumbs ups coming in. Let's see. Thumbs ups for Bruce. 400 is no bueno. The only inflation I worry about is for the balloons trying to carry the rocket into the orbit. Let's see. Resident Flea, observe thyself. Gotcha. Observe. Happy late birthday. Fell asleep on my computer yesterday. Liz, thumbs ups for Bruce. Tony, Resident Flea, say you set a share for a sale at 25,000 and it's currently at 15,000. The hedges computers could wipe you out and you'd be pissed when it rips to 35,000. You follow what I mean there? Thomas, Uncle Bruce, thanks for the pep talks this week. Have been blissfully ignoring the market, taking lots of naps. There you go. Very good. The Dow, though, is down 628, and the S&P down 82, and NASDAQ down 334. The market seems intent on having a lousy close, I guess. We have 11 minutes to go. We'll see. IPOE, though, jumped again, 1507. It's only down a dime. GameStop, it's approaching 146 now, 145.70, down only $1.20 on the day. It's going higher. Chris, when's a good time to switch from stocks to commodities and precious metals? Never a good time, ever. Resident Flea, thank you. Nice of you to let us know. LMAO Brucey, your subliminal joke game is on a fleek. I don't understand half these words, but I think they're good. Justin, Cody Miles to the moon. Tony, observe thyself, lovely new photo. Uncle Bruce, was there ever a time when you were a broker that you recommended people get out of their stocks, the proverbial shotguns and canned goods moment? What does that mean? Is there ever a time you recommend people get out of their stocks? The proverbial shotguns and canned goods moment? What does that mean? I don't understand. Bill, 620 down on the market is nothing, yet people are losing their mind. It's 1.8%. The Dow's down 634. Yeah, that's it. Social IPOE 115.06. GameStop 145.09. That's what we got right now. We've got 10 minutes to go. Resident Fleet. Tony, yes, deep breath. I know. I'll have my fingers warmed up to hit that sell button. Sounds dangerous, says Kirsten. Blood banks are drying up today. Laughing out loud. Thanks, T-Bone, says observe thyself. Anti-2020 TP holding. Kirsten, people are nuts. Gas hoarding. That's what it is. Where's my green Chia pet fro? Jake, I hope the people who hoarded gasoline know basic fire safety when it comes to storing volatility. How many fires are we going to hear about in people's garages in the next couple of weeks? That's next. Insurance claims and all kinds of stuff. It's coming. A few weeks ago, I told you our gas price in the Netherlands, it's now hitting the all-time high of €189 per liter. €189 is about $2.30 US a liter. and multiply that by 3.7, and that's a U.S. gallon. 230 times 3.7. So yeah, that's like 8.25 a gallon. That's how much it is a gallon over there. American Tony residential. I honestly will set something if and when I get pretty close to my sell price, just not with the price being where it is right now. All right, right on. A petition to change phrase to hot knife through margarine. Gas shortage shills will be bumming plastic bag holders when the price drops. L4G custom. Better be prepared with gas. Better be prepared with gas. Plus, you might have bought it at a discount when the gas prices skyrocket. There you go. Let's see. The gas lines in the U.S. were news on the U.K. I was talking about this morning. Pictures of Americans lining up for gas is a clickbait for television stations around the world. They love it. What can I say? Liz, my bicycle runs on the food I eat. I'm trying to plan my exit strategy, says Residential Fleet. Land about her head was cold. I could have kept the entire family warm with his fro. Whatever, conduit, observe thyself. But, okay, Bob, thank you, Bob. Those IPO $45 call options that expire in October are up almost 31% today. Was blanking on the price going up close to that, so the contract dollar goes up. Again, I don't understand it. Crazy. That's out there, isn't it? Steven, hit that like button for Uncle Bagel Dad. Observe thyself. Somebody in South Carolina had like 6 garbage bags filled with gas in the trunk of their car. 6 garbage bags filled with gas. What the hell is going on? What is wrong with people? Oh my God. It's unbelievable, man. Jake, Liz, as long as the cheese prices are stable at Albert, and I'm happy. Okay. Eddie, Liz and I thought, though, 135 euros per liter was expensive here. We thought it was high here. Lance, so one of the smooth brains on Reddit noticed that the mother of all short sales tweet was sent from an iPhone. Other GameStop tweets sent from iPhone. You guessed RC. Oh, okay. Liz, Jake, I have seen bought XX shares today for $143.69. Laughing out loud. We will finish in the green. Quote me on that, says Tony. We're at 144.81, down 211 on GameStop, on IPOE at 15.01. All right. Only reason to buy commodities is if you need them to manufacture something out of them. Tony, yeah, that's my start too. As the volume explodes and the price keeps going up, I will set aside a few shares and then wait and it dumps in case it goes up again. MHII, Uncle Bruce, if the meme stocks hold their value and the rest of the market declines, was this add to liquidity stress for funds holding big short positions towards margin calls? Yes, it would. Yes, it would. Yeah, if these stocks don't go down when the market craps out and the Dow's down 706 points right now, and GameStop is not dropping like everything else, that's not good for anyone who's short GameStop. That's bad news for GameStop short sellers. That is correct. That's why you guys buy this stock here and you hold it and you don't give it up. And that's the problem for short sellers long term. Liz, I love my courtings. I love my courting. Lance, Ryan Cohen is the only one with an iPhone. Laughing out loud. AB, I'm not greedy. I'll set my GameStop to sell at $2,499.99. And I'll buy some Spacs and be a millionaire. I'm not greedy. That's okay. Liz, Eddie, sounds like a good price to me. Where do you live? Tony, thumbs for Bruce. I live in Spain, Liz, Spain. Uncle Bruce live in the now. Okay. James saying, observe thyself. And by the time they got home, they had none left. The gas leaked out. Who knows? Oh my God. Gas in a garbage bag. You gotta be kidding me. I mean, come on. Ryan Cohen is tweeting for the company today because he's avoiding looking at his portfolio. Well, he's only down $2.50 a share on his GameStop. No problem there. And Apple is only down, a couple of bucks. I mean, Apple down $3.40. So what? I mean, give me a break. Jane exactly says, observe thyself. Colin, $8 a gallon. Oh, you live in the Netherlands. Thomas, they let people who hoard gas buy stocks. Oh my. Not that he's the only one with an iPhone, but the only tweets from that account on a phone. Hi, Uncle Bruce and chat from Michael Simon. Hi, Michael. Hope all are well. I have missed the show all week dealing with my own pipeline situation. Did I miss anything? Oh, you missed nothing. The Dow's down 696 points. You've missed absolutely nothing. S&P down 91. NASDAQ down 375. Social Capital at 1502, holding right in there. IPOE, that's the first one to go. The first Spac in our list that's going to do something here with a merger. It's coming up now very shortly, 2.5 weeks away. GameStop only down $1.95 on a big market day like today. A bad day today. Up now only down $1.86. GameStop coming on with 3 minutes to go. These stocks are near break even. Unbelievable. Uncle Bruce, shotguns and canned goods moment equals panic. Oh, is that what it is? A conduit. Oh, okay. I'm going to sell my body for more GameStop. There you go. I don't know what that means, laughing all that. I don't know what that means. Bob, sell those calls, man. Wally's, so filling up my Doughboy pool with gas, it's not a good idea. Maybe I should move my grill. Nah. Filling up the swimming pool with the gas just in case I run low. I just got 50 more GameStop and 100 AMC right on. AMC is 1030. GameStop 145.22 down $1.70 and IPOE at 1502. The Dow down 697. We're into the last 3 minutes of the day here. Waiting to see what the market is going to give us. Oh my gosh. That was easy. Where is that button? Here it is. That was easy. Error, boy, it's a chat drunk trying to type. Free thinker, McJones. I haven't yet. Glad you made it. Been boring all week. What can I say, Bob? Chris Sweeney, thank you so much for a 50 British pounds. UK sterling, keep up the great work. 50 British pounds. You are the winner today, right now. You are in the gold medal position, the donation of donations today. That is, in American money, that's pretty good. That's like 70 plus dollars, isn't it? That's pretty darn. Thank you very much. That is true. I love British pound donations. Believe me, I do, because when I convert it to Canadian, it's even bigger. Thank you, Chris. That is awful kind of you today. J Ray VW, buy and hold. I forgot to buy more GameStop. What can I say, kids? What a day we're having here. Thank you for the 458 thumbs ups already, guys. Thank you. 144.69 on GameStop. We're coming in here to the last minute or two now. They're getting ready. 1 minute, 43 seconds to go. The Dow's down 666. It was down over 700. I didn't get a notification on Twitter. Let's see. Very nice. Glad to, what did it say? Where was that comment? Oh my gosh. I'm glad to have you back. Auntie, no pipelines, gas crisis, border crisis, inflation rising, Israel under attack, possible tax hikes, market sell-off. I just buy and hold. Thumbs, save me from selling. I'm way oversold on BARF today. I love bad news for the short hedges. Few of you definitely had liquid lunch here. 1501 on IPOE, 144.82 on GameStop, down 210. AMC holding a 23-cent gain. We're into the last minute of the day right now. The last minute. The Dow down 660. S&P down 85. NASDAQ down 349. There's no real rally at the end of the day here. No real rally at all. Do you remember the first stock you purchased and for yourself? Just curious. First thing I ever bought? Call options on Shell. Shell Oil. Bought call options. First purchase I ever made. Ashley, I want to buy GameStop anywhere tomorrow below my cost average of 162.10. Lower the better, whatever. I just want to buy. There you go, Andrew. Guys, it's Kelly Duncan and her team. Can we just keep the S&P over 4,000 until Friday, please? That would be great. Social Capital at 1503. GameStop 144.66. 144.52. Coming in. We're done. The bell's got to be going. We got to be done by now. 14 seconds. 13, 12. Here we are. We're doing it. We're finishing the day here. We're getting out of here. We're at 669.90 on the downstroke. What have we got? Let's see what happens. The Dow is closed. The bells are ringing. IPOE at 1505 on the day, down 12 cents. GameStop 144.51 down 241. In the aftermarket 145.20 up 69 cents. How about that? Uncle say, what are the points and why do they prefer to just percentages? That to percent, I don't know. Sal, if you haven't received your serial package for IPOE, call your broker for your proxy number. Found a vote waiting for me when I went to do my GameStop vote today. Wally's World, laugh out. Now you're cooking with gas, brother. Conduit and Switch, I got $5. Wally's World, I found you. AB, yay, anything but jobs. Thanks again for all you do. Mike Brown, thanks, Mike Brown. J. Ray Thomas. Keith Gill is a deep value investor, and he says he has no stake in AMC. Okay. Let's see here. We're going here to Social Capital on the aftermarket. 1503. We've got GameStop on the aftermarket. 146 up $1.49 on GameStop. Up $1.49 in the aftermarket on GameStop. Eddie, at least we didn't have a toilet paper riot like we hit here in March 2020. GameStop and Donkey Kong to the moon. Salamander, thank you. I'll check with Schwab. Awesome. There you go. The eyebrows again. Birdie, thank you, Birdie, for this donation. October 15 IPOE call. 2250, not a typo, idiot buy. Again, I don't understand who did what and who's doing what. I'm not sure what's going on. What's up with the supposed margin call rumor that was to happen? No idea what this is. 50 pounds sterling. That is 161. No, what is that? Now, let me get this right here. That is okay. 50 pounds sterling is equal to 1,619,930.21 Vietnamese dong. Just for your information. Thank you for that. For those kind of words. If ever I'm moving there, I'm rich. We have a buyer. Okay, let's see. Gasoline has a pretty short shelf life, and in most states, it's illegal to put anything not a jerry can, put anything in but a jerry can. That's true. I agree with that. Keith Gill has specifically said he doesn't own AMC because he is a deep value investor, and AMC isn't that, says Deepest Value. There you go. Bodie, it depends how much you paid for it. Let's see. One thing to think about with every out of the money calls puts, keep an eye on them daily and be ready to sell to close if there's a spike any day before expiring. Colin, I feel like the normal one in here today. After it's going to be interesting. I hear you there. I sometimes feel the same way. I sometimes feel like there's something going on out there. I'm not quite getting it. I feel like I'm the only normal person here. $14.99 on IPOE in the aftermarket. GameStop at 146.88, up 237 in the aftermarket. That's what we have right now. D. Gray's loving it. Tony, Derek says, Tony, it wasn't liquid lunch, just the gas fumes from the garbage bag containers. Oh my gosh. Hey, Jen, did you hear this? Jen, hi there. There's a story out that there was a story out that someone in either North or South Carolina was buying gasoline for their car, and then they bought extra gas to take home in garbage bags, and they were in the trunks of their car. Yeah, what?
How could a gas station sell it to them?
Self-serve.
It doesn't matter.
They got so many bays going, you can't tell. They couldn't see it.
Hands, people, jerry
No
hands.
kidding. Unbelievable. AB, Derek, I got nothing against anyone not working, even if they mooch off the government to find a way to make money. If they make money, they're a net positive to the economy more than wage slavery. That's right, because they spend that money. Colin Dangerous, thanks for being a resident converter for Dong. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-dong, ding-a-dong, ding-dong. Kodak, trumpeter thumpers. I just bring as much dong as I can to the chat. The Switch, what's your refund policy in case you're like a Craiglister? Conduit and Switch. Drew, laugh out loud. Bruce, I should stock up on toilet paper since there's a gas shortage. I'm singing Kumbaya, my lord, for a lousy market day in C sharp. Oh no. Sing it like Sing it like Yoko. Okay, now here's Kumbaya by Yoko Ono. There's Kumbaya for you. Okay, 146.70 up 219 on GameStop on the aftermarket. 1506 on IPOE on the aftermarket. They're up. Derek, AB, I'm all in for making money. Love the stimulus myself. Andrew, it's not Ryan Cohen doing the tweeting. It's Kelly and her team crushing their jobs. Sitting Bull volume reported by TDA at 4.1 million. A residential fleet, I'm legit. Look it up. Says Conduit Switch. Uncle Bruce, any insight on how the DTCC liquidity test schedule tomorrow works? No insight, no idea, not a clue. I'll react to it when I see it. Greg, you'd like me to fill it up? Do you know it's a paddling pool? It's a paddling pool. I don't understand why people are so worried about this. Inflation is so small by the stock. Just buy the stock. Resident Fleet says Conduit and Switch. I've heard that before. Last time I was mailed a midget. Liz Dong, laughing my butt off here. 114 a share, 1.14 a share. I don't know what this means. When margin calls, they will just let it go to voicemail. Last time I had 1.6 million dong, I was famous on the internet. GameStop surging in the aftermarket. 146.50 up at $1.99. That's not surging. Colin, well dong. People think that Roaring Kitty is on the GameStop Twitter account is a huge compliment to Kelly and the GameStop social media team. Things are going in the right direction as advertised. There you go. Eddie, Marge Call had a day off today. Tomorrow back in the office. There you go. Conduit. Just give me a cramp flag on the play. A guy on CNBC said, this is from Andrew, some people on Wall Street are speculating that some places may potentially be facing margin calls this afternoon. No specifics. That's what a guy said. Okay. I know a guy. So you know a guy. You know a guy. Dow. What movie is that from? Dow is up, down 681 points. The Dow is down 681 at the end of the day. S&P down 89, NASDAQ down 357. About 2% drop for the Dow, 2.1 for S&P, and 2.6 for the NASDAQ. When does one use equal one dong? When does one USC do equal? I don't know. Cody Miles laughing. Tell everyone there's a shortage of GameStop. Forget the gas and load up on GameStop. Thanks, Drew. 2.6 million volume only. Who needs toilet paper when you have a bidet? A what? A bad day? No, a bidet. Rupert Benzinger. Thank you for being here. Lance, good advice. Even better, create the opposite limit order immediately at a good profit. Cody, Bertie, that was good for you making it happen. Does dong mean dong like it means in America? Oops, no, it doesn't. Thomas, that would be real nice. Tons of videos on Reddit of people doing that with gas. Oh my gosh. Deepest value is in quantitative investing strategy, which selects for investment the cheapest stocks in a universe of stocks based on their valuation multiple. Huh? Wally's, hang on, Bruce. I'm finishing a lap on my Doughboy. Whoa, I'm getting woozy. Time for cigar. Berry jam. Gasoline in garbage bags? Only in America. In China, some places you can buy beer in plastic bags. Just make sure it's beer and not something else. Not like, a 86 octane. Forget toilet paper. Get a bidet. Life-changing. Monga says pickled nose cripes. Lance, pairing with limit and or investing good stuff too. Please, no Yoko encores. And now Gone with the themes to Gone with the Wind by Yoko Ono. Yoko? Thank you, Yoko. Moving on, a buy and hold, laughing out loud. Resident, I come out for the bagels, stay for the Yoko. No more Yoko. Loving it, Uncle Bruce. More Yoko. Jonathan, just sit back. I'm glad seeing GameStop beat all the major indices today, percentage-wise. Got to have more Yoko. People buying gas in big gulp cups. I have a fever, and the only cure is more Yoko. This is not a correction. This is a crash. What's brown and smells like a bell? Dung. Who's Kelly on GameStop team? 1 gallon of gasoline can vaporize and fill a 250-gallon fuel tank with explosive vapor. That single gallon of gasoline has the explosive energy of 83 sticks of dynamite. 1999 Purdue News. There you go. You're welcome. Thank you, Sitting Bull, for the kind update. We appreciate the news. Wow. Ding dong margin call. What's brown and sounds like a bell? Dung. I just extended my COVID mortgage forbearance plan for another 3 months. Looks like SPACs are back on the menu, says Michael. Conduit. Okay. It's wait for it. Story time. We want a story. Boondock Saints. Ding dong dong ding dong. Great movie. Has Keith Gill entered the chat? Ashley Parsons, love that movie. What's brown and sounds like? I've done this before. I love that movie. The Dong Show by Rick Barris. Bidet is life. Learned when I moved to Japan. Oh my God, this is hysterical. Tweak Trip here in Wisconsin sells milk in bags. Strange as face. Yes, bidets are the best. Colin, Carlos M., you're totally right about the bidet. We added them last year during the toilet paper shortage, and we'll never, ever go back. Lance, my new ringtone. What's the word on the Wall Street about margin calls? What's the word? What's the plan? Is that your whole plan? That was your plan. That was your whole plan. What movie is that from? Liz, no, I love that movie. Bidet is the Dawei. Bidet is Dawei. Life of bagels, bidets, and Yokos. I laugh at Bruce's encore. I'm loving it. Yoko impersonations. I am dying here. Plus, gas with it. Jane, Uncle, how does Jen put up with your singing? Laughing out loud. Can't wait for the new warning label on trash bags. Does not hold gasoline. Buy and hold, smiling. Tony, imagine someone new stumbling on this channel right now. Oh, man. Derek, if you have a bidet and you have a water well, then days without water aren't going to end well. See? Okay, gas bidet, new SPAC startup idea. Make it happen. A gas bidet. Uncle Yoko. Uncle Bruce, I take Yoko requests. You can find me on Discord if I'm not bought it. Is that the Iron Chef? Funny, Cody. Who? Those two ice cream cones are jacked. Oh my gosh. Hedgies are shorting gasoline. Bet on it. I hope the gas baggers aren't smokers. I'm a cat. Value investing is an investment strategy that involves picking stocks that appear to be trading for less than their intrinsic or book value. Value investors find undervalued stocks. Thank you for those quotes. Deepest value. Naked Yoko Ono time. What is going on here? Yoko Dongs. I'm slowly backing away. Dan Hammers. I'm backing off. I came to the wrong channel. I opened the wrong door. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have opened the door. I should have knocked first. 1505 on IPOE on the aftermarket. 145.72 up 122 on GameStop. And we're taking Yoko Ono requests right now. Bidets to the moon. The Roaring Dong. The new. Oh my God. Ghostbusters. That's right. Is that your plan? That was your whole plan. Get her. Yeah, that's Ghostbusters. Berry Jam, it's amazing how biased we've become with GameStop. Dow down 681, NASDAQ down 357. Who cares? GameStop only down 241. Today's a good day for us, and it was. Uncle Bruce, do you have a good margin call story? Good margin call story. A good margin call story. The only one I can tell you about was, I may have mentioned this one in the past, but it was a day where I'd been following. I was involved, heavily invested with my investors and my clients in a stock. It was a penny stock back in the Calgary days, back in the 80s, and we knew there was good news coming. There was a development happening with the company. They were getting ready about a month down the road to make an announcement, and it was all good. I was talking to the president of the company, and I knew the directors, and they were all just. They're all buying stock for themselves, and so we liked what we saw. Anyway, the stock was like a 250, 280 market. And in those days, you could margin stock at $2 or more. This is Alberta Stock Exchange stuff. So as long as over $2 a share, you could margin it at 50%. If it goes under $2 a share, it is unmarginable, and you got to cough up the cash, or you got to sell the stock to cover. And I had my book full of this stock. I had a lot of this stock, and I had some of it on margin. But I knew there was another broker I knew very well that I had worked with in another firm. We used to be partners, and he also had a big position in this stock, and a lot of it on margin as well. Anyway, the stock had been around 260, 280 a share, and we were hoping that with the announcement that the shares would kind of go into that $4 or $5 range, and we'd all do really well. I mean, think about it as a $280 stock going to $500 a share. Same relative thing. Different days, different times, different inflation rates, and different money. So 10 grand back at that time would get you a new car. Okay, that's like today 40 grand. All right. So we're trading at like 260, 280, and it's a Thursday. It was a Thursday, I think it was. And I believe that it was also the last couple of days before the end of the month. I want to say it was like the 28th, and it was a 30-day month. All right. I don't remember the month, but end of the month, near the end of the week, I get a phone call from my desk trader, calls me direct. Now, he has a speed line. Our desk trader has a speed line. He just picks up the phone and it rings our trading desk directly. But he also had a speed dial to call me in my office in private, as branch managers usually would in those days. And so he calls me and says, you got a second? I said, yeah, what's up? He says, your stock is under attack. The stock is under attack. I said, what's going on? He says, there are a couple of floor traders down here who are attacking your stock and shorting it on you. They're running it down. They sold a bunch off. There was a buy order that came in at about 265 a share, 270 a share, and they shorted it. They filled the order with a short sale from their own professional pro accounts. So they don't have the stock; they're just shorting it. And now they're hitting. They see the stock trading at 260. Stock drops a little lower to 258. They put offers in at 260, and they sell some off there. But they have so much for sale that no one can buy through the resistance. And it trades at 255. They offered at 256. It goes down to 250. They're offering it at 251. It's now down to 240, and they're now shorting it at 241. Anything you want to do? I said, yeah. Just wait. Just do nothing, and just keep me posted as it drops. And they kept doing this pattern, and for like an hour the stock kept dropping and dropping, got down to 220, 215, 210. And I knew what they were trying to do. They were trying to short the stock to get it under $2 a share so that it would be unmarginable. And that would cause a stampede of selling from people who had to get margin calls the next day. They figured the next day there would be all these margin calls and this stock would take a real dump. They were figuring 50 cents to a buck because of the panic selling that would come in. Forced selling at market. And they would be the generous guys to buy back all the stock at 50 cents. So he calls me every 5-10 minutes and he says, and he was whispering to me because he didn't want anyone on the floor to know that he was telling on them. Because the floor. It's noisy, but it's not as noisy as New York with the unbelievable sound. Or you remember the Chicago pits where they were yelling like that? It's not like that. It was like 50, 70 traders. It was active, but not too active. So he's whispering to me, and he's just making sure that nobody knows. He's filling me in on what's going on. But of course, everyone has quote machines everywhere, so we can see it for ourselves. This would have been 1980, 86, 85, 86. And so he calls me up, says it's at 210 now. It's 210.11. They're selling at 11. He says, I said, how much do you think they've shorted? He says, 60, 70,000. They really run it down here. I said, okay. I called the president of the company, by the way. I called him. I said, worry not about what's happening with your stock right now, because I told him everything is going on. I said, worry not. The army, the rescue team is standing by. He goes, you're in charge, and I said, I'll keep you posted. And so I called the other broker at the other house, and I said, Harry, it's Bruce here. We got work to do. He said, yes, we do. What should we do? I said, you just stand by. Just stand by. I'll let you know. Don't do anything right now. Do nothing. Just keep everybody calm. And just say that we're watching. We're just watching. And this was all around 11 in the morning, 12 in the morning. We didn't close until 2:30 those days in our time. So I said, worry not. We will take care of it. He says, okay. I'm not leaving my desk. He says, and so I said, I'll keep you posted. So the shares got down to $2, and then the shares got down to 195, and then 190. And at the same time, I was saying to everybody, just stand by, stand by, stand by. Do nothing. 185, 180. These guys are still shorting it. They're dropping this thing. And now they are running into resistance because there are bargain hunters out there who don't know what else is happening, but they're bargain hunters. And these guys are hitting these bargain hunters. They're offering stock, selling. They may have sold 50,000 from 260 down to 2, but then they sold another 100,000 from 2 down to about 150. And it got to 145. And that's when I picked up the phone and I called my buddy, the broker. And I said, I'll put in a buy order for 100,000 to buy at 146. And I'll be back to you in a couple of minutes. And he put in a buy order at 146 and they hit it. They gave him 100,000. I said, I phoned up and I said to my floor trader, buy 100,000 at 145. He puts in a buy order. They hit that. And then I called my buddy back on the other side. I said, put in a buy order to buy 100,000 at 143. He does that. And they only give him 50,000. And then I call up my guy and say, put in a buy order for 200,000 at 150. And these guys were, oh no, it's 150 bid, nothing for sale. They're gone. They're gone. They're short a ton of stock. All of a sudden, the street, all over the place, and bargain hunters are jumping in at 155, 160, 165, and it's trading, it's going back and forth, but it's going up, 170, 175, 180, 185. These guys don't sell anymore. Now they're trying to buy back their stock that they're short. The problem is that their average price on the sale of all the stock they've sold is about 160. It's now trading at 180, and it's at 185, it's at 190, it's now 195, it's at 2, it's now at 210. And my floor trader says, yeah, it's 210 to 220. They're offering a bunch of stock at 220, the short sellers. I said, how much they got? He said, well, they're showing about 60,000 shares. I said, buy it and put a bid in for 100,000 more at 225. So we did that. They panicked out. Oh, then came the phone call. And of course, I'm talking to the president of the company. He's delighted. Things just rebounded immediately. I called my buddy, the broker over on the other side, let him know what's going on. He's delighted. And I get a call from my floor trader. He says, I just got approached by the two guys. They talked to me because they figured out what's going on. They've made a terrible mistake. They realize the error of their ways. They're offering to settle this whole thing, to kind of get out of this whole thing. They're prepared to buy back all the stock that they're short at a set price if you let them off the hook, because they had to be flat at the end of the day for the end of the month the next day. And now they realize that these guys, I figured that these guys are going to lose $250,000 on their trading accounts. And so we cut a deal around, I think it was around 235 or 240. We cut a deal where we offered them a block of stock at like 240 to let them out. And we did a cross trade between what I was selling them and what my buddy over here, the other broker, was selling them. We were selling them a bunch of the stock we had just bought at 135, 140, 150, 160. We're selling them some of this stock at like 240, 235. We made a killing. They lost their butts, and after they were out of the way, and they promised they would never ever touch the stock ever again. Then we went back to 270, 280, and at the end of the day, it was at like 290. It was up like 40 cents on the day. And no one ever called me from Toronto to ask about the margin call problems, because it was an intraday move that the stock did this. The exchange never called because the stock was only up 8% on the day at the end of the day. Nothing serious. It was just a little tiff, just a little tiff between friends that all got settled out. And for the rest of the day, I had my secretary in to help me out as we were settling up all the trades, because I'd done all this purchasing and all this selling, and my broker over there had done, my buddy over there had done all this trading. And we figured it all out. And all of my customers had a very good day that day, because they all bought stock during the day at various prices, and they all sold stock all day long at various prices. And at the end of the day, they had a few more shares than they normally would have, but they had a whole bunch of cash in their accounts, and they were all happy. And we took care of the market, and that stock never got near $2 again. I think the next week it was around 350, because the company came out with this news that they were all excited about, and everything was great, and there was just nothing for sale, no interference, and it was just upside for the stock. But that was back in the mid 80s, and you kind of do that. You kind of see the shenanigans today, I suppose. But I kind of go at it. My attitude is, I didn't start it. I didn't cause the fight. I just defended. I was just defending ourselves. And we let them shenanigan the stock down, and then we just shenanigan them now on the way up, and we caught them with their pants down. That was so much fun. What can I say? 554 thumbs ups for me. Thank you, everybody. Hope you like that story. What can I say? When you have the power, you can make things happen, and we had the power. It was pretty cool. My broker on the other house, he and I were talking. I said, "Did you have a good day today?" He said, "Oh man, the commissions I've made today are unbelievable, and the clients are so happy. The firm is happy because of all the volume we did. Everyone made money except for two guys. Two pro traders lost a lot of money, and they had answering to do. They had to answer to their bosses as to what the hell they were doing. What can I say? I love it when you do Yoko, Uncle Bruce. Simply hilarious. I think after the close, they went to the bar and they probably turned on Yoko's greatest hits. Yoko does CCR. Yeah, they were having a good old time. I thought my grandpa was a gas bag. What can I say? No more Yoko, Bruce. Jen wants hammock time out in the rain, not rain, laughing out loud, please. Gas bidet, we can all buy and eat out bagels with Bruce and Jen. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. What can I have? What can I say about all this stuff? Let's see. Where are we at? So many shenanigans. That was an awesome story. The real Bruce squeeze. Let's see. Uncle Bruce should make a movie about that story. The big bagel. I squeezed you shorties. That was crazy. How long have SPACs been a play in the markets? What is the difference between from an IPO? Why would a company do a SPAC instead of an IPO? SPACs are faster. SPACs are much. You can control it as a private company. You can really dictate the terms as to how this all goes together. With an IPO, you have to satisfy the investment brokers, investment bankers. You might have 15 brokerage houses all in on the deal. You have to do road shows across the country. It's just a pain in the rear end unless it's a really big money deal. SPACs used to be you'd only raise a quick 100 million or two. Now you can raise billions with SPACs. SPACs are just the way to go. Absolutely the way to go if you want speed to get the deal done. I had the idea of a mother of all short squeezes, the best squeeze. How about IPOE 14.98 right now? GameStop 145.75. Competition between hedge funds and brokers. A little of another band name, Uncle Bruce. A little tongue in cheek, but a great story. The King of Bay Street. I would drink that first before the bleach. How do you spell shenanigans? You sure gave them the double dong. You're a good storyteller. We have a huge car swap meet twice a year at TX Motor Speedway. There was a guy that made some yummy moonshine like a green apple caramel, so don't totally write it off. Awesome story. Great story. That sounds tasty. This Yoko stuff done is getting out of hand here. I wonder who has GameStop's back these days. Is it the fellow coming to the board that came from Chewy in this fund? Maybe there's Yoko does CCR is a bridge too far, Uncle Bruce. You cannot mock CCR. How about Yoko does Jim Croce? Don't spit on Superman's cape. Don't. Yoko, over to you. Oh, no, Yoko, no. Bruce is better doing Yoko than Fogarty. That's for darn sure. There you go. Are you having fun yet, kids? Oh, what a crazy day we're having here. Oh, my gosh, it is insanity. Those of you who are not subscribed to this channel, please consider subscribing to Stock Markets with Bruce. And thank you for joining this channel as members. Those of you who've joined, I love you all. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Welcome one, welcome all. We have 589 thumbs ups right now, 590 thumbs ups. I thank you for that. There are 877 of you here. There is no way we're going to see 1,000 today. There is no way. I appreciate that you are giving me thumbs ups and you love the show, but I cannot see any way at all that we're going to hit 1,000 thumbs ups today. It's just not going to happen. 146.20 on the GameStop, up $1.41, which is nice to see. 10,000 traded only, though. 10,900. Very quiet here. Not much going on. Oh, no, you leave Lim Croce alone. You leave him alone. It's not a revival for Voice Brings Back Zombies. And you don't mess around with Yoko. Let's huff at the Daytona 500. Let's huff. What is that? Oops, the pain in the bum. I wonder how Yoko sounded when she was with John in bed during, doing what. Need more. Couldn't cuss on here. Bruce, I finished putting a brand new Bluetooth stereo with a bunch of new speakers in my 76 VW camper. I haven't tried it out yet. Picked the first song to make it that makes it loud. Oh my gosh. Sitting Bull. Uptown has its hustlers and Bowery has its bars. 42nd Street got Big Jimmy Walker. He's a pool shooting son of a gun. See, we need a Yoko emoji. Oh no. Don't challenge me. We're getting 1,000 thumbs ups. Are we going to get 1,000 thumbs ups? I don't know if that's going to happen to them. Not Yoko. Yoko does Nickelback. There you go. Yoko does Nickelback. Oh my God. We have 640 thumbs ups right now. We're 360 away from 1,000. And I am telling you, there's no way that between now and a half hour from now, before the show is done, there's no way you guys are going to get me to 1,000 thumbs ups. No matter how much you like me, I can't see it happening. I just don't see it. I'm just not so sure about that. We'll see what's going on here. Ashley, a stream of the down sliders. I'm a member. I just realized that I'm not subscribed. Gregory, please subscribe to my channel. All of you out there, please subscribe to my channel. Pick out a song. If Yoko did Nickelback, could you tell? Ramstein by Yoko Ono. I can't tell if Bruce is doing Yoko or if Jen is hitting him with that 10-foot cattle prod. She's turning on the power once in a while. Thumbs up for Bruce. I have only but one thumb up to give. Jeffrey, I'm coming after you. You drew that line there. You drew the. I'm coming in and I clearly missed a lot. Says Sweet 707. What have I missed? Why is Bruce doing Yoko Ono impersonation? Sitting Bull, 1812 Overture for the Bluetooth, Philadelphia Orchestra in 1980s. Conduit and the Switch, thumbs ups. Thumbs Inc. Look at this photo. I don't know what that means. Lines in Raleigh for gas are here being compared to 1978. It is just hilarious. Absolutely hilarious how Americans are so gullible that you actually think there's a shortage of this stuff. There is no shortage of gasoline, folks. You do not need to be buying this stuff unless you really, really are empty. You don't need to bother. You'll be drowning in this stuff in a couple of days. What can I say? Actually, damn it, I'm going to have to pick a Yoko song for you guys. You're killing me. J Ray, thanks, Uncle Bruce. Got to pick up the pooch from the vet. Appreciate you. Thank you, J Ray. Isn't Yoko Canadian? No, she's not Canadian. Ashley, how about some Queen, Aerosmith, or Led Zeppelin? Oh, man. Everyone needs to post a link to this video on their Instagram page and ask their friends to go like Uncle B. Everyone has to link it, has to promote it. You got to promote my channel to outside people. Any of you out there who take my short videos, when you share them on outside platforms, you are doing this channel a solid, a real solid. If you can share it to your friends on Facebook or on Instagram or on Twitter or anywhere else, you can push this product out. Get this channel noticed by outside parties, because we are not really being followed very much right now by outside groups. It's just our hardcore followers that are here, which I love you. Led Zeppelin, a whole lot of love by Yoko Ono. Oh, it's a supply problem. I'll be back soon. How will this dip in stock affect our favorite SPACs? It will not. Yoko Ono, yeah, cool aid guy. Ashley, nope. Yoko is a town of Henniker. It's going to burn my boss. T-Bone, I'll put up 3 thumbs ups for each thumbs up. Best bet. What about an Apache oil play? Yoko does ACDC. I hope they tell him there's a shortage of stocks. Jane, J. Ray, hope the girl's okay. Yoko, oh no, alt media. Bruce doing Yoko is the truth. Yoko does Eddie Vedder. I just fill the VW plastic bags full of gas when the townsfolk show up with the torches. One step closer, and we all go up together, you folks. Don't come approaching me with this this Volkswagen bus filled with bags of gasoline. One more step, and we all go, baby. Don't be doing that. I'm taking you guys with me. Oh, man. That's funny. Oh, 694 thumbs ups on this show. That in itself is unbelievable. 6 more thumbs ups, and we have 700 thumbs ups. That is pretty awesome sauce stuff. Thank you very much, but there's no way. There is no way. There's no way. We have 756 people here. I cannot see how we're going to get 1,000 thumbs ups. I don't see it. Unless somehow you people know somebody. You folks know somebody. There's no other way. We're at 701 now, so we've broken 700. Maybe I should be satisfied with that. But 1,000 thumbs ups, that is a stretch for sure. I just don't know what's going to happen. Biden says he predicts good news on Colonial Pipeline in the next 24 hours. But the lineups continue. It is unbelievable. 146.35 on GameStop, up $1.56. Not bad when the Dow dropped 681 points. That's not bad performance for a GameStop stock. That's not bad at all. Thank you, everybody. Yep, don't approach this man. 700 down, 300 to go for Uncle Bruce. Hey, Uncle B, you went from back in the days dealing with suits to us misfits, talking about bagels, dongs, gas in a bag, and Yoko, and eating a bagel every day on the end. Have I gone a ways? Is it up or down? I don't know. Laugh out loud, Ashley. Working Yoko does Bieber. Oh, Justin Bieber. GameStop 146.35. Oh my gosh. Trade spotting on YouTube. Jamie, ex-State Street banker broker in London, UK, likes your show, Uncle Bruce. You should invite him to come visit your show next time. Who am I inviting? Jamie. Who am I inviting? Jamie, ex-State Street banker broker in London. He likes your show. Jamie, who I don't even know who this is, but I appreciate the compliment. I appreciate the likes, and I appreciate anyone who likes the show on the channel. And welcome all. We're doing Yoko hits today. It's all about Yoko. Yoko does the American national anthem at the World Series. Oh no. Yoko does the national anthem at the World Series. Oh my gosh. Oh, we are mean today. Ashley Parcells laughing out loud. Set up your second accounts, folks, for more thumbage. Don't give up. Don't give on me. Don't give on me, Uncle Bruce. Don't give on me. Oh, I clicked the thumbs up twice. 90% of viewers thumbs ups. That's crazy engagement. When is the water shortage coming next? What is up with the thumbs ups? Is everyone left a toe injured or what? The Dow is dropping as fast as you're getting the thumbs ups. Oh my gosh, how are we doing now? We're at 721 thumbs up. So we have 219 to go. 289 to go. 279 to go. I'll get it. 279 to go for 1,000. I don't know if we're going to make it. We're down to 24 minutes on this show. I don't know if you guys are going to get there. You ever heard of Brad Katsuyama of RBC front running? Watch the 60 Minutes episode I posted above. I don't know. Just noticed the new Avatar pick, Ashley Parcells. That's awesome. And Jonathan, Yoko wouldn't sing Bieber. She has some standards. Chris, yep, talk to Train Spotting, mate. Talk to Train Spotting. Sitting Bull reminds me of trips on the Red River Gorge, Kentucky, and around the campfire talking in gas. Jeff, see the Michael Lewis book for details. Yoko will do a duet with Roseanne Barr. There you go. They'll sing harmony on the U.S. National Anthem. Uncle Bruce's Yoko available for vocal lessons for Canadians only. Yoko's ears are burning. Dave, Yoko and Celine duet was a big hit in 1991. Wally's World thumbed up, folks. More Yoko, Uncle Bruce. Let her rip, baby. Let her rip. Yoko does Marilyn Manson. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my word. It's the suffering. 740 thumbs ups. 260 to go to get to 1,000 thumbs ups. I don't know if this is humanly possible. There aren't enough people going to stick around for this. 743 watching right now. 740 thumbs ups. 260 away from 1,000. And they're demanding I sing Yoko Ono hits. Oh, my gosh. I don't know what to think, what to say, and what to do. Thank you, everybody, so much. What's up with GameStop? 146.18, up $1.39. That's what's up. The thought of Yoko and Roseanne literally made the skin on my back of my neck twitch. Oh, my God. Resident Fleet, there's a video on YouTube with John Lennon playing with Chuck Berry, and then Yoko steps in, and Chuck Berry's face was... Why the face was that? Yes, I'm sweating here. I'm sweating here. The Resident Flea is saying, Auntie, 747 thumbs ups now. Best bet, grab some GameStop at 143. Yoko came to me in a dream. Oh my gosh, curling with Yoko and Jen. Yoko forgets to let go of the rock as it pulls her down the ice. Oh, no. Nicholas, wee moonin' conduit. Okay, here we go. Yoko thumbs program engaged. Lindsay, I've turned in my 3 thumbs ups. Cheers. What the Floridas is calling. I saw Yoko chilling in Central Park. Papa Gamer, I met Yoko once. She said, I love the stonk. Shark Gorilla. Oh, my gosh. Sitting Bull, maybe Yoko would come on a cruise and perform for us. The Uncle Bruce group cruise with special guest Yoko Ono with 4-hour concerts every night, mandatory attendance for all. Oh my God. Buy and hold. I need to clip Uncle Bruce's Yoko for my ringtone. Jamie, Brad, Gatsumaya is one of the Flash Boys that started IEX. Wally's World. Sing Yoko from the Finger Lakes. Oh, no. Oh, God, Carlos. Yoko would definitely be the person yelling hard in curling. Hard. Oh, my God. Nicholas, Yoko music makes me puke. Oh, man. 760 thumbs ups. 240 away from 1,000. That's all we need. Just 240 more thumbs ups. And we got 1,000 tonight. I don't know if it's going to happen, but we're hoping for that. Oh, my gosh. Did you know that Yoko was Nick Cage's lover? What if Yoko's sand is not easy being green? What is she saying? It's not easy being green by Kermit the Frog. Oh, man. I saw Yoko in my living room last night, says Conduit. Ashley, I guess I'm going with Yoko's brutalization of the national anthem. I will make the video of me being burned at the stake in downtown Henniker. Free thinker, a cappella freestyle mandatory, Yoko. Oh no, my ears are bleeding, says Sweet 707. You're killing me. Come on, Yoko, you got to clean the crud out of your vocal cords, man. Yoko thumb power. Oh no, this channel is going downhill. Oh my gosh, folks, I'm sorry if you've come here for stock advice. You're hearing us talking about Yoko Ono and her hits. Oh no, it's been a tough day, folks. We were down 600 plus points. What do you want? What do you want? Down 681 on the Dow. What do you want from me? Down to we're just trying to hang on. Thank you for subscribing to the channel anyway. Question mark, please. Thank you. Oh my gosh. How many thumbs ups now? 780 thumbs ups. They keep coming in. It's unbelievable. 220 away from 1,000. 780 thumbs up. We just hit 600 a few minutes ago. Now we're at 780. No, we hit 700. Now we're going for 800. This is incredible. 782. Another 2 thumbs ups. They keep coming. Thank you so much for believing in the channel. Unreal. I just thought about Nick Cage and Yoko. Stop eating lunch. This Twitch, that was me. Pay up. Oh no, is Yoko what they used for the emergency broadcast single? Yeah, that could have been it. Yeah, that could have been it right there. I Will Always Love You by Yoko Ono.
That was easy.
Oh no, that was easy by Yoko Ono. Yoko's music was the inspiration for the Grudge Monster Girls vocalization. Oh my gosh. Best bet. This Yoko Ono chick told me to go all in. Oh no. I'm gonna throw up, says Nicholas. Oh no, I heard Yoko was shorting the stonk. Yoko rhymes with Yoko. I don't know why I find that funny, but I do. Yoko rhymes with Yoko. Congratulations. Oh my. Yoko plays a mermaid in Splash. I think the accumulation is getting to me. I'm telling you. Oh no. Oh, Yoko. YOLO'd in Yoko. Oh, Conduit, the resident flea bro. I sent you the midget. Why the face? Can you imagine if we go to the moon and Yoko's already there? Can you imagine? Only 220 to go. Sprout it out, Yoko. Oh, we have to get Uncle Bruce to 1,000, guys. We got to get him to 1,000 thumbs ups. U.S. Treasury 1.69. Could this be a problem tomorrow? I don't think so. It was a problem today, but I don't think it's going to be a problem tomorrow. Sitting Bull on stage for the first time here in the Princess Cruises. Ukulele Yoko and the yodeling yo-yos. Oh, man. Yoko is a sister of Coco. Residential. Please. Sorry, I keep hitting the T, damn it. Oh, no. Rick Astley and Yoko Christmas carols, the hits. Oh, yes. Rick Astley and Yoko doing duets, Christmas carol duets together. Get your album right now while you can. Oh, my gosh. How many thumbs ups we got now? 797 thumbs ups. It's incredible. We're going to hit 800, but there's no way we're going to hit 1,000 today. I just don't see it happening. You guys don't like this that much. 146.25 on GameStop, up $1.46. I'm Uncle Bruce. I'm losing. What was that, Uncle Bruce? I'm losing weight here. I'm losing weight here. A way to go. Resident Flea, you broke them. NASDAQ down 9% this week. This is scary. Your opinion? It's a correction. That means buying opportunity. Resident Flea, I met her once and she said, give Spacs a chance. There you go. Colin Dangerously, yep. I'm quite certain I'm the only sober one in here today. SLG said, Sharon, jokes aside, Rick Ashley can sing, you know. Oh, no, make it happen. Never going to give Yoko, never going to let, oh, no. Okay, Yoko, over to you. Oh, thank you, Yoko. Who needs therapy when we have Yoko Ono and Uncle Bruce? Drew, Yoko passed in the role on the role in Mask. It went to Eric Stoltz. Best bet, Yoko equals YOLO on GameStop. Mitchell, so when we come down from the moon, we're all meeting at the Tesla dealership, right? That's where we're going to go. Oh, man. Make it happen. Sharon, I low key love being rickrolled. Was that? Or I love key. I don't know what this means. I low-key love being rickrolled. Wally's World, come on, thumbs. Where there's a will, where there's a way, there's a Yoko waiting for us every day. Where there's a will, there's a Yoko. We got to get studio ready for the Yoko Uncle Bruce Christmas album. Oh, man, Colin. Oh, man, Colin. Sharon, you're right. Google some recent stuff of Rick Ashley. He's got a great voice. He does. He does have a great voice. Buy and hold. Oh, sober. What's that? Residential fleas. Grr. Okay, SB. I have exclusive pics of Yoko stealing garbage bags full of gas from some guy's trunk. You saw it here. You're going to hear it here first. Oh no. Oh no. How are we doing? We've done it. We've got 810 thumbs ups on this show right now. We have 14 minutes left to go, and we're trying to get 190 more to get to 1,000. There you go. 190 to go, and we got 1,000 thumbs up. So we're on the last 190 needed. That is incredible. To be this close, I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. It amazes me that John Lennon took her music seriously and even played with her. Must have been some good something. Ridiculous. So how about these stocks? How much of an impact do Fridays usually have on YOLO? But I don't know. Barry, I think you can patent that or copyright that, Uncle Bruce, Uncle Yoko. I don't think there's anywhere else in the world with 1,000 people watching a 60-year-old man plus yodeling, a strange version of Yoko yodeling. You are unto yourself a very special tuber. There will be no impersonators either. No one's going to try to replicate you and your channel doing Yoko Ono singing other people's music impersonations. You've got this cornered all to yourself. Thank you, everybody. 637 people are watching this content knowing that they are really involved in one-of-a-kind YouTubing. There's no question about that, Sharon. I'm never going to give you up on my running mix. It always gets me running better. Nicholas, Yoko. Yoko is my Yoko mama. Yokohama mama. Low-key, it's a secret. Shh. Forget Tessa. I'm going to in my mortgage company when we land on the moon. Is everyone blocked in here? Anyone ever heard of Wings Sings? It's amazing. 190 thumbs ups to go. That's all we need. Let's take a look right now. Where are we at right now? Last 810, now at 827 thumbs ups. They relentlessly keep coming in here. We have 173 to go to get to 1,000 thumbs ups, but we're running out of time. We're down to 12 minutes. 12 minutes to go. Can we do it? I don't know. Wing is the best singer in the world. Okay. Uncle Bruce, what is your take on the markets dropping if you've discussed this story? I just got here. It happens. We're approaching the correction territory on the NASDAQ, which is a good thing. Could mean for a nice little snapback rally at any time. We may have a crappy opening tomorrow and then a snapback rally that takes us much higher tomorrow. You never know. There are stocks oversold right now, really oversold. There are some bargains popping up right now on some of those FANG stocks are looking pretty good. We'll see. Did Yoko buy a coffee mug? I don't know. Wally's World, your Yoko is no Joko. Yoko Bruce. Conduit, and you will 1,000K or else people. I'm serious. You will give him 1,000 thumbs up. Let's give Bruce 1,000 thumbs up. Ona Hester, good question. Best bet's laughing. Best bet. Yoko is the coffee mug. Shrug. Confused. Yoko rhymes with koi. Truth, this channel is unique. That's true. I think they're trying to cover a margin call just by thinking. Thumbs up's the final push. Help Yoko, help Bruce. Bruce, help Yoko scream into the wooden amplifiers. Oh no, Conduit to switch. Okay, I'm pulling out the big guns now. Be right back. The big guns are coming. Conduit and switch says, Yoko playing with Ricola, man. Yoko's greatest yodel hits 2013. Yoko yodels. Here we go. Yoko always sounds like she's accidentally burning to death in a gas bag car fire. Come on, guys. We're almost at 1,000 for Uncle Bruce. Where are we at now? We're now at 847 thumbs ups. We're only 153 away from 1,000 thumbs ups on Yoko Ono Greatest Hits Day on this channel. Unbelievable. Bruce, any thoughts on RTP merger with Joby Aviation soon? Also CCIV and Lucid Air. CCIV, I don't have any thoughts on that. It was overly promoted prior to the deal and has been a disaster since. RTP merger with Joby, I don't know. I just don't know. These Spacs, they have to be heavily funded to get my attention. I wish the best with Yokovid. I wish the best with that. We should start taking bets on when Bruce will drop an F-bomb. Facepalm. Yoko loves bagels with Bruce. Trying to field a call from a customer. DC during this chat is priceless. Wally's World 12 minutes. It's like 15 thumbs a minute. That's what we need right now. I gave a thumbs on all my devices, including my bidet. So thank you, Farragut. If Uncle Bruce could bottle up all the silliness up, he could sell it for a Yoko for a ton of cash. Colin 847. Wally, push the thumbs ups. Buy and hold with Yoko. Ashley is smiling. Free thinker. Yoko only finally answers the question: how much is too much acid? How much is too much? Right now, on the thumbs ups count, 855 thumbs ups. We are 145 away with 9 minutes to go to reach 1,000 thumbs ups. Unthinkable that we would do this. We were in the 500s about half an hour ago. We're coming in to 145 to go. 146.10 on GameStop, up $1.31. Obi-Wan Ono. Yoko was over promoted too. She was a disaster too. Yoko vid is not a hoax. Everyone ask their kids to give Bruce a thumbs ups. Get those kids on their devices and give Bruce a thumbs up. Use the Force, Bruce. Use the Force. Have Yoko on the channel for a singing competition. Oh my gosh. We're now 859 thumbs ups. We're 141 away from 1,000 thumbs ups with now 8 minutes to go in the day. We might make it. I don't know if we're going to make one dong equals one Yoko. The only F-bomb Bruce is dropping is the bagel fart after an egg and cheddar day. Push it. Salt and pepper and Yoko. Yeah. Only 631 people here. I think if we're still here, we have given a thumbs up. Maybe that's true. Maybe everyone who's here has given a thumbs up. Now you got to find a second device, a third device. You got to phone a friend. I need to phone a friend. Time to break out the baby Yoda on Yoko. Colin, residential free. Actually, Yokos are one of the few things that worth less than one dong. Okay. I have 8 minutes to create. I have 8 minutes to create. We are now sitting on the thumbs up count. 866 thumbs up. 134 away from making it happen. 134 away from 1,000 thumbs ups on this wild and wacky day of a day where we dropped some serious points on the New York Stock Exchange. 681 points down on the New York Stock Exchange today. Unbelievable. IPOE in the aftermarket holding at $15. Congratulations on that. GameStop holding at 145.20, up 41 cents on the aftermarket, holding around on that. And we're now at 869 thumbs ups. Only 131 away from making it to 1,000 thumbs ups. Colin dangerously. Ooh, and Yoko coin. Oh no, think Yoko did the brown acid. Stock markets with Bruce. Stock market right now is just Yoko reaction. Yoko reaction. Rich Q, thank you for this donation, Rich. What is a good cost basis for IPOE? What's your merger price point prediction? This stock, in my humble opinion, will be at a higher price than it has ever been at before once this merger is completed. The all-time high price for this stock, $28.26. It'll be higher than that. And right now it's $14.95. So if you like buying at $14.95 and having a stock go higher than $28.26, theoretically, if you like that kind of return, you might be okay. But that's my personal prediction. That's my personal opinion. This is not financial advice. Okay, decide for yourself. Yoko picked the one dong that mattered for a lifetime fortune. Yoko rings the opening bell. Market crashes to new lows. Everybody buys GameStop. 234 thumbs are conduits, alternate accounts, laughing out loud, about tree, fitty. Is it the final countdown thumbs ups for the Uncle Bruce? Where are we at now? We are now at 879 thumbs ups. We are going to reach 900 here anytime now. This is incredible to be even at 900, trying to get to 1,000 thumbs ups. We're down to the last 5 minutes of the show. We're so close to 1,000 thumbs ups. It's unbelievable how loyal you people are and how you're going to great lengths to make this happen. I so appreciate all of you for all your help trying to get us to 1,000 thumbs ups. 889, 11 away from 900. Oh my gosh, it's incredible. This is really something. 146.10 on GameStop. Even it is going up while the countdown is on to get Bruce to 1,000 thumbs ups. Thumbs ups. Who love acid? Who loves acid? Yoko Dong, another great band name. I don't understand the request for Yoko does AC/DC Eagles anthems on acid. I can't hear the difference. This channel delivers. There you go. Do you think Yoko you think she could be the MC on our cruise? That would be kind of cool. Thomas, a Yoko coin would wind up being the thing that moons in this nutty timeline. That could happen too. One never knows. We're down to 5 minutes now, 6 minutes to go, and we are now at, oh my gosh, 901 thumbs ups, only 99 away from 1,000. In the last 5 minutes of this show. I cannot believe we are getting this close to reaching 1,000 thumbs ups. I gotta tell you, this is really something. It is impressive. I gotta say, really impressive, you folks. This feels like the closing minutes of a Jerry Lewis telethon. I'm telling you, it's incredible. Yep, I'll tell you, we need Ed McMahon and we need Regis Philbin to come around and a couple people with his envelopes. Just call me number 900, says David Hart. Hey, Mr. 900, thank you very much. All of you out there. Oh, man. Yoko needs to smoke those thumbs ups. The last 2 minutes of solid, uninterrupted Yoko. Tune it up, Uncle B. Yoko does the final countdown for thumbs ups. I call it. Wonderful, wonderful. Turn off the table. Turn off the bubble machine. Wonderful, wonderful. I scream, you scream. Yoko scream for ice cream. Oh no, you challenge me. We will hit 1,000. Will we do it? How are we doing now? We're trying to get 1,000 thumbs ups here. 916 are in the house. 84 thumbs ups away from 1,000 thumbs ups. Can it be done? Will there be enough viewers out there who will come in here and drop a thumbs up for nothing to get us to 1,000? I don't know. I just lost 2 of them. Oh no, they're going the wrong direction. 146.15 on GameStop. Oh my gosh, we're doing all we can to get to 1,000 thumbs ups in the last couple of minutes of this show. We don't know. Yoko is loco, says Wally. My Shia Bitcoin is not doing too hot. Thumbs ups, Wally's World saying. $14.99 on your IPOE. GameStop at 145.69, and we're now at 927 thumbs ups. We are getting close. Bohemian Rhapsody by Yoko. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I have enough voice in me for that. Oh, this is crazy. Bohemian Rhapsody by Yoko. 84 Yokos left to hit 1,000, you guys. Only 84 more Yokos. Let's do it for Bruce. I took away my thumbs up just to mess with you, but I put it back. Don't worry. It's all good. Thank you, David. I saw that. We're now at 932 thumbs up, 68 away from 1,000 thumbs ups. Oh my gosh, we are really pulling it here, really working it. Thumbs up for Acid. Maybe we need Yoko emoji. Yoko does Jerry Lewis impersonation. Young lady. Oh no, Wally's World. Come on, people. Final thumbers. Steal your neighbor's phone in the bus. Get your seatmate's phone and thumb it. Stop people on the street and make them thumbs up, Bruce, right now. Just make them do it. Don't let them off the hook. Make them do it. 940 thumbs ups. We are 60 away from 1,000 thumbs ups. Oh my gosh, can you believe how close we are to 1,000 thumbs ups? 146.09 on GameStop, up $1.30. Hey lady, you only Yoko loving hedgy shields don't thumbs. Free Thinker McJones, thumbs ups for Bruce as we're trying to get to 1,000 thumbs ups. 579 people desperately hanging on to see if it's possible that he can reach 1,000 thumbs ups. 944 have come in with only 56 left to get to reach 1,000 thumbs ups for Uncle Bruce. We are so close, yet so far away from reaching this incredible number. 948, 52 to go for the thumbs ups of a lifetime. Oh my gosh. Let's see how many people come back tomorrow complaining that they were dreaming about Yoko. I just pulled up. I just pulled up a bus outside. They get in free with a thumbs up. There you go. Stay on until 5:30 and give Conduit a little more time. Wally's World, so close yet so far. Hammer those thumbs ups for Uncle Bruce. Get him to 1,000 thumbs ups. Watch Jim Kramer add a Yoko sound effect on his button board. You know he's going to do it. He's watching Uncle Bruce. He's going to imitate him. 949 thumbs ups, 51 away from 1,000 thumbs ups on the day. It is unthinkable that we would be this close, so close to the end of this show. I cannot believe it. Oh my gosh. Wally's Word flagged down a car. They have thumbs up. They're not using it at the moment anyway. Gregory, tick-tock, tick-tock. Resident Flea, did you know that Brian Johnson from AC/DC is taller than Yoko? I thought that was impossible. Oh my gosh. I don't know, folks. We're down to the last minute of the show. I don't know if we're going to make it. We're sitting at 957 thumbs ups, 43 away from 1,000. My goodness gracious. Of course, there's injury time. Don't forget, just like with soccer, you got that injury time. You got 5 minutes of injury time. The referee says we have 5 minutes of injury time to get to the 1,000 thumbs ups mark. Can it be done? I do not know. Colin, Uncle Bruce, did you get Jen to give you a thumbs up? They all count, I'm sure she has. Yodel, those were multifaceted thumbs up, says Free Thinker Jones, Mick Jones. Thank you for your thoughts. We are now at 964, 36 thumbs ups away. Only 36 from 1,000. Can you believe it? That is incredible. We're now at 970, 30 away, 30 thumbs ups away with injury timeout going right now. 5-minute injury timeout. So, Bruce, this is the part we discussed about how I get you to extend your show 10 minutes. Gregory, has Jen given you thumbs ups? I think she has. Call your parents, call your friends, call your kids. There are still some thumbs outs there to get. So close. It can be done. It can be done. Bruce can make it. We can get him to 1,000 thumbs ups. It can happen. 975 thumbs ups are in the house with only 25 left to go in the 5-minute injury timeout bonus time on this show. 25 left to get. Can we make it? Can it be done? At 978, 22 left to get now. Only 22 thumbs ups away. Not sure. I think most traders are sitting on their thumbs today. 972 says anti-PC. Keep yokeling until Bruce's lenses shatter. SLG Mets, isn't that the most bogus thing ever? Only the referee knows when the soccer game is really over. Seriously, it's the 21st century. The clock must let us know so much time really remains. I mean, really. Colin Dangerously, are we going to make it? I found one more. And the couch cushion, says Thomas. Wally's World, more Yoko, Uncle Bruce. You have to do it. Just give mine. I just gave him mine. Edging, maybe. Hold on. Let me go give you a thumbs up on my iPhone. Tom Link. Hey, Bruce. Do the Yoko. It's magic. 14 to go. Call President Biden. What? Who's Uncle Yoko? Got you a few more, Uncle Bruce. 991. They're saying you're there. You're almost there. Let's take a look. Last 978. 988. I show officially 988 thumbs ups. 12 to go to reach 1,000 thumbs ups. We're on the last minute of the extra time. We're running out of extra time here. Dave is saying 985 now. You're just about going to make it, Uncle Bruce. Yoko, she's singing as hard as she can. She's bringing out all the stops. 989, 11 thumbs ups away from 1,000 thumbs ups. Unbelievable. There are 540 people hanging around here going, I can't believe I'm watching this. Jonathan and Stephanie, people are grabbing their phones to put Bruce out of his misery. Buy and hold. It's like a stock price. Push. Stupid. YouTube doesn't auto-update the number anymore, and I think we're all refreshing it, making it go bonkers. Free Thinker 991. DE, I'm laughing so hard my dog groans every time you sing. Wally's World, sign out and go in like a stranger, folks. You have 2 thumbs each. Conduit, let's go. Yoko, I'm gonna need a tambourine. I'm laughing here so hard. 993. My Uncle Bruce, 1,000 calls are looking good. 997, 998, boom, 1,000. Is it there? Let's take a look. We're at 1,000 thumbs ups. We've done it. We have done it. 1,000 1,000 thumbs ups have come in today on this show. Can you believe it? Unbelievable, unthinkable, unimaginable. It's happened on a real. Let's go for 2,000. Okay, let's go another 5 minutes, and then no, we're not going to do that. No, we're not doing it. We're not good. We're going to stop right here and take our 1,000 and just be so grateful. We have 1,000 thumbs ups on a show that 30 minutes ago had 543 thumbs ups. Unbelievable. This guy rocks. You're all superstars. You guys are incredible out there. Take that, KG, says Freethinker. Yay, says Sharon. It's some kind of very strange miracle. I told you just in time. The infamous Yoko YouTube. Oh my gosh, I'm an ape man. Shades clapping. Had to switch to my work account to get you another like. Why the face? You actually did it, you crazy Saint Bernard. Epic, folks. Nice job. Thumbs ups from everybody. Hearts, everyone. Clashing in 1,000 thumbs ups. Bruce should release a Yoko impersonation single on Spotify. Colin, can I request this become the historical Yoko episode, never to be replayed again? Oh my God. Conduit and Twitch, Kinky. Oh, Yoko Mama, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain. Wow, that was some work. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Uncle Bruce from emojis. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. Those of you who have not considered to subscribe to this channel, please consider subscribing, because this YouTuber works very hard to get every view and every thumbs up he's asking for. We do appreciate these thumbs up. And in the end,
that was easy.
It was easy. I mean, there was nothing to it. That was easy. It was nothing. 1,000 thumbs ups. Oh my gosh. Woohoo. Teamwork makes it rocking on. Neat. Ketchup. Awesome job. Uncle Bruce, my thumbs need a big Band-Aid. I hope you can talk tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Give it to us. That was easy. Tell your editor to upload a 45-minute Yoko Ono supercut. Oh my gosh. Conduit. Yeah, we need a Yoko Ono video. When do we get a Yoko emoji? Oh, no. Oh, you crazy kids. I'll tell you, that was a lot of fun. Or was it? I don't know. There might be nightmares tonight. I'm not sure if I'm going to sleep well. I don't know. That's going to be in my head. What can I say? Thank you, everybody, for joining me today for the 2-hour show plus 5 minutes extra injury time, because we're all hurting now. You have the clip, the last 40 minutes, and put it on YouTube. Finding Yoko's buzzer. We already have one. Good night, Uncle Bruce. We love you. See all you degenerates in the morning, says Freethinker. I agree. Hey, Uncle B and Auntie Jen, have a great evening. Okay, peeps, have a great evening. We'll see you in the morning. That was easy. I second the edit. 10 hours of Bruce doing the Yoko. Oh, man, just all the Yoko stuff in one supercut. I'm dead. Good night, all buzzer. Yoko wants to rock. I love you, Uncle Bruce. Bye for now. Guys, thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening. I'm going to get some rest now. I'm going to see if Jen wants to go to Timmy's to get a coffee. By the way, yesterday we went to Tim Hortons for the first time in 3 weeks and got a coffee. They were open yesterday afternoon. Have a great night, Bruce and Jen. Thank you, Sharon. You too. Thank you, guys. Colin, thanks. Be another fun day tomorrow. We're going to the moon tomorrow. Doing the Yoko. Chris, I'm waiting until I'm in my 60s before I start my YouTube channel. I'm not just not cool enough right now. Cool. Thanks for the laughs. GN, UV, and Jen and chat. See you tomorrow. Thank you, everybody. Good night, Yoko Ono, wherever you are. Thanks, Uncle B. See y'all in the morning. Thank you, guys. Have a good night, folks. New drinking game's got to be with Yoko theme. Oh, my gosh. It's insanity. It's incredible. Bruce, got to get copyright hit by Yoko. That's it. Oh, no. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Uncle Bruce. See you tomorrow. Love the fam. Thanks, guys. Love you so much. All right, I'm out of here. That's it. I'm done. That's it. I'm done. Have a good evening. Good night. Uncle Bruce, new channel, Traveling with Yoko. Okay, that's it. I'm done. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.